out and go home. Joining us now is someone who's looking to bring a new face to Congress. Tiffany Smiley from the great state of Washington is the Republican candidate for the United States Senate. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us why you're running, because I think a big part of the reason you're running is you're going up against somebody who's been there a long time.
She has, and I was 11 years old when she was first elected, and unfortunately we're facing the pain of her bad policy over the last 30 years. So I say, she's running for another term, and if she hasn't been able to fix it in the last 30 years, why do we think she can fix it in the next 6? Our family certainly knows what it feels like to be held down, pushed around, told we cannot do something. We didn't take government handouts. We just wanted to hand up. We wanted to hand up in this country. And that's what I'm hearing from families that I'm talking to all over Washington state. Patty Murray is so out of touch. She's never run a business. She's never had to, reach out to connect. In fact, what I'm hearing on the ground in Washington state is they're saying, where's she been? Only, 2 months ago did she come back to Washington state and start attacking me as a political outsider, as a first-time candidate, because she has been out of touch with the needs of the people of Washington state.
Yeah, I think Joe Biden came to town or somewhere and he said, I work for Patty Murray. And Patty Murray's been there for, was it 30 years, something like that she's been in office? And if you can't get it done in your first 30 years, then when do you think you're going to get it done?
That's right, Jason. And unfortunately, small businesses are suffering. Families are suffering. They're having to decide on fixed incomes. Do I put gas in my car or do I buy a gallon of milk? And I'm hearing all over Washington state, people are telling me the Democrat Party didn't leave, or I didn't leave the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party left me. And unfortunately, what Patty Murray is continuing to do is tax and spend. I don't think she's met a tax hike that she does not like. And this new bill, this inflation bill that they're passing, only career politicians in D.C. would think more spending will solve inflation.
Yeah, it's real quickly. I've only got about 30 seconds left. How do you feel about a balanced budget amendment?
I feel strong about a balanced budget amendment. Look, if I'm talking to families who are balancing their budget at the kitchen table to make their ends meet. And if Congress can't balance a budget, you know what I say? No budget, no pay. I would be happy to go to Congress and take no pay if we cannot balance a budget. So Patty Murray, take that. You know what? Balance a budget and serve the people that you represent. Unfortunately, she's out of touch. She's forgotten about us, and it's time for a fresh voice. We have to get Washington state and this country back on track. Vote like your lives depend on it this midterms, because they do. And I look forward to carrying the mantle and being a leader for Washington state and a voice for all of Washington.
Well, Tiffany Smiley going up against Patty Murray there in the state of Washington, one of the most interesting Senate races in the country. Thank you and good luck.
Yes. Join us at smileyforwashington.com.
All right. Very good. Thank you. All right. Are you concerned with how we vote in this country?